Hey, y'all know what time it is. Another episode of the Mixed Vibez Podcast, your favorite amateur podcast. You can find us wherever you get your podcast, but it's your boy Young Quaggy T the Dream.
Man, you already know the best. It's your boy, Mr. Bell, aka say your name up on this pod. Might not with you to mind. Man, special guest in the building, man. He done been through a bunch of Mixed Vibez podcasts, but it's been a minute. I heard he was looking for me. I heard through the grapevine he was looking for me. Went to high school.
Nigga, grapevine. I was in your inbox. Nigga, grapevine, my ass.
Nah,
on the pod, man.
I'm saying, I heard from him. Y'all was out at the boat, and you was like, "Bro, where's nigga Q at?" Bro, I'm like, "Damn, bro, he got my number." Why?
Yeah, I felt slighted, man. I felt slighted a little bit. I'm like, damn.
All right, man. But look, B-Fines is in the building, man. Host of the Big and Lazy Podcast. Man, tell them where they can find the Big and Lazy Podcast.
Anywhere you can find podcasts. Bigandlazy.com. That's our website. This t-shirt, all this merch. We got Crocs, we got cups, we got everything. Big and Lazy, wherever you can find. We love y'all. We love the support.
All right, man. All right. You said you felt slighted, man. Why'd you feel slighted? Let's get to that. Why did you feel slighted?
Because I'm trying to work. I'm trying to get on them, because I'm not counting, but I think I'm in the top tier or top of a Mixed Vibez guest. And I'm like a day one supporter. So
Hey,
inspired me to bring my podcast back out. So I'm like, damn, I got my pod. I'm trying to get, back on and, turn it up and, turn everybody up and turn. So I was like, I don't know. I just felt like, but it's all good. I'm here now.
Nah, man, you can't feel slighted, man. Like I said from jump, you'd have been on both the pods. Hell, I'd have had B. Haywood on, but that's because of the connection I know from you.
Yeah.
So I feel like a B. Haywood appearance should count as, a B-Fines slightly appearance. You don't think so?
No, sir. I'm not B. I love B. Haywood as my homie, but that's B. Haywood, nigga. I'm B-Fines.
Hey, you see, I try to slide that in there. My bad, bro. It wasn't I don't mean no harm. You feel me?
It's all good. I know, get busy. It's people in my inbox. I've been supposed to, we get lost in the shuffle sometimes, But yeah, you was my first guest, dog. You was my first guest, the first guest, man. I'm gonna big you up. The first guest on the Big and Lazy from day one in the smoke shop. You pulled up on time. I was like, man, I gotta, if we're gonna start doing guests, I gotta have my nigga Q Ball, because I've been Q Bell rather. Because he was on mine, he showed me love, so that's what's up, man.
Yeah, that's crazy. He got the call, but I didn't.
Huh?
He got the call, but I didn't.
Well, he could have brought you, but I don't know you that well, though. I don't know. I don't got your number. I don't know your Facebook, but hell yeah. Y'all both can come on, man. Fuck it. We on a recording break right now, but we still, because we got so many involved. But yeah, if y'all want to come on the Big and Lazy, shit, let's do it.
Hey man, anytime you gotta just let us know when. But yeah,
okay.
I was gonna make sure I was gonna get that out. You know what I'm saying? You'd had a bunch of guests. You'd had some dope people on there.
So who was your favorite? Who was your I ain't gonna say most watched, but favorite, whatever you want to talk about. What caught your eye?
Me, nigga. I'm just playing. Hey, bro, what you mean? My favorite was me, G. Now, besides me, I ain't gonna lie, you got them what's it, the Messy Bessie?
Messy Bessies?
Yeah. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of found that interesting. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Yeah, it was dope. It was a dope collab. And I wanted them because they was fresh off winning podcast of the year.
Yeah.
So I wanted them to give them their flowers and shit, because I don't know if they still got it, but they had a hell of a platform, and I wanted them to put the trophy I wanted it to be my Stephon Diggs moment, just to put the trophy, and I just, I'm coming for that next year type shit.
I was just gonna ask, you don't feel slighted a little bit? Maybe you should have felt like you should have won? Because you got a hell of a platform. You on a run.
Did I feel slighted? No. And I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to tell you how big their platform was. I don't know if it still is, but was at the time. So they was on their way up to the what you call it, right?
Yeah.
They didn't even tag the page. But they had made a post on IG that we going on Big and Lazy. So they couldn't just click and follow it. They had to go type it in type shit.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at my phone, and I'm like, damn, like we just went like we got like 200 or 300 followers just like that. So I was like, what the fuck happened? Like, did you run like B? Did you do something? What did whoop whoop? Did somebody expose us? You get a tag? No, man. So when we got there and we started talking, I'm like, damn, just off a mention of and we got 200 or 300 followers. But yeah, they got an amazing platform. It was kind of two different lanes, you know.
Yeah.
I didn't feel slighted, not at all.
Okay. So you said you coming for that next year?
If I don't get it this year, I'm gonna look at some niggas like, hey, you little motherfuckers. I'm gonna run up and snatch the mic, Kanye. So you be there for a show. So podcast of the year. Anything other than Big and Lazy, I'm coming on that stage. You disloyal mother. I'm going Denzel. I'm gonna put cases on all you bitches. Yeah, I'm going now.
Yeah, nah. I do think I don't know a lot of the other podcasters like local, but I do think you should win it because I see you and I know what you do. I know the brand. Like I said, I was on the first guest to see the guest that you have now. Like,
yeah,
I think it's dope. Is there anybody that you want that you ain't got yet?
I don't know. I'm not gonna say a particular person, but I am looking for like a stripper / sex worker / like only. I'm looking for that. Not on to do no goofy shit to troll them or nothing, just to get their insight on,
Bro, I said that 2 years ago. This man told me no. Hey, bro,
why?
Bro, I don't know. Bro, why did you tell me no?
Why'd I tell you no?
Yeah, why'd you tell me no?
I don't remember saying no. I think I said that you could do that over there on your side of the tracks.
That's basically the same thing. That's telling me no. It's so many words. I was trying to get him on the Mixed Vibez platform. Bro was like, nah, bro, we ain't doing that.
Bro, especially with the video. Hell, that's gonna get views. Oh, she's beautiful with a fact. That's gonna get views off the, you know what I mean?
I try to tell them sex sales.
Oh, real talk. Not even so much as they gotta be doing some goofy shit on there. Like, yeah, bro. Like, look at a lot of these female rappers. I hate to use Sexy Red, but look at Sexy Red. She ain't no lyricist. She ain't no spitting no bars. She's on there half naked, bouncing her ass. That's 50,000 views minimum. You know what I mean?
Nah, that's his facts.
Serious business. And a lot of rappers have took that motto. Like, and if it works, it works. You know what I mean?
Bro, Tip Drill video was everybody's favorite video at one point.
Why? Had us waiting up at 4 a.m.
Bro, why? Because they was in there shaking ass. It wasn't because of the song, and I'm a Nelly fan. It ain't because of the damn song. It was because they was in there shaking ass.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I'm just saying. But nah, go ahead. My business partner told me, he said, nah. Bro don't say no to a lot. Bro just directly said, nah.
Like I said, I'm pretty sure my words were, yeah, you can do that over there on the other side. But we run a family friendly platform over here.
Coming from the dude.
No, it wasn't even so much as gonna be explicit. Like, do you suck dick or nothing? We're gonna have a meaningful conversation. Like, even be like, tell the dark side of the OnlyFans. The dark, and a lot of chicks, OnlyFans was real hot in 2020, 2021. A lot of them chicks retired. Like, damn, I done got ass naked on here and showed my asshole probably to my uncle or something. For a part-time, I could have worked at fucking Hooters for you. This look, you know what I mean?
I ain't gonna lie. I know a couple. I ain't gonna lie. I know a couple who did
Me too.
They did the OnlyFans shit. The shit didn't pop off.
All right.
And now they done like, I don't do it no more because I don't make no bread.
All right. You can get a part-time job for that.
Yeah.
It's like rapping. There's 100 million rappers, but it's only 6, 7 Kanye, Jay-Z's, and for every one Kanye you got, it's another 25 nigga that can't get out of his hometown. And, but that's the nature of the beast, though. Ain't no not slighting them or nothing.
Yeah, like you said, I want to have an honest conversation about the OnlyFans lifestyle and all that. Because you listen to a lot of them talk, they talk about how it's a part-time job. So you might as well have worked a part-time job for the little bread you was getting. And your ass wouldn't have been naked on camera.
Yeah, save a little dignity. Go on and swallow your pride, Walmart, 30 shifts, UPS or something.
I don't know. I might have a conversation one day on the other side, like Greg said. I might be.
How many podcasts y'all got in there?
4.
4? Okay.
Four.
How's that running 4 podcasts, bro?
4 and a possible.
I think it's a spades. We playing.
Yeah, we playing spades at this below. At this
4.
Point. 4 and a possible. It's 4 and a possible. Look, I'm just gonna wait till he add them up, bro. My bad.
Oh, okay. I was trying to see where we got to the possible. Well, yeah, we got 5 on the possible then. Cause story time coming soon.
Bro, we got 4 on the possible. We got 4 on the possible. Nah, plus, interesting comment. Me and Quag been talking about doing streaming. You ever thought about getting into the streaming game?
Kind of, sort of. I think it's recently took off her in the last, her recently, thanks to Kai Connect. But I not really thought about streaming.
Yeah, man.
I watched Kai. I watched the little clips. The Streaming University was dope. I think Funny Mike threw a prom. That was dope as fuck.
Yeah, I did see they just had the prom. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, now we talking about streaming. We just ain't. We said we gonna do it. We just ain't. I don't know. We just ain't got around to it. Quag the boss. So whenever bro say we go. All right, bet. We do the entertainment news here. We had a Q&A with Mr. Big and Lazy himself. So let's get into it, man. Jay-Z. Let's start with Jay. Let's start with Hov. Hov is supposed to be rumored to be doing the halftime show. I mean, he been booking who was gonna do it. So we done had Bruno, we done had The Weeknd, we had Usher, we had Kendrick, of course we had Beyonce a couple times. So now is it fitting that Jay-Z, give himself the platform? Can't forget about Snoop Dogg and them and all that. But be fast, you the guest, man. What you think about Jay doing a halftime show?
So where's he gonna be at? You know what city?
Let me look it up right now.
But I love that. I don't see how that's amazing right there.
Caesar Superdome. So Detroit.
Down in New Orleans?
Yeah, it's Detroit.
Oh, even better.
Oh no, you're right. It's New Orleans. Hold on, wait a minute. That was this year. But hold on, bro.
Yeah, the New Orleans was down in the Wayne.
It's in Santa Clara, California. So in San Francisco. Where the 49ers play at. So you think Jay gonna be dope?
Why wouldn't he? Well, I don't. Jay-Z, Super Bowl hair. I think this is a no-brainer.
I'm gonna give you my thoughts.
Go ahead. I don't.
You tell me if you're wrong, if I'm wrong or not. I'm the same person. Let me give this backstory. I was concerned about Usher being a Super Bowl halftime show.
Again, why, nigga?
Nigga, not because of us. We know Usher.
Yeah.
Yo, common white folks know 7 o'clock on the dot, and they know But you getting a little too. I was concerned that Usher might have been a little too deep in the bag for some of these other people that watch the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And I ain't think Usher. I thought it was gonna be a lot of pushback with Usher. Now Usher was gonna kill it. It wasn't because of Usher, what the performance was gonna be, or how I personally feel about Usher. I just didn't think. I keep real, bro. I didn't think those Caucasian people was gonna rock with Usher.
Oh, but Jay-Z's
Jay.
I think he's a brand name now. Like I think he crossed though. I think we ain't talking about Little Boosie. I think Jay-Z got a lot of mainstream hits. I don't think. Well, in the same breath, I don't know because
see that you thinking about it, don't I?
Yeah.
I'm not like you said. The Boosies, the Webbies. I'm trying to think of other people on that level. Hell,
does Jay-Z even tour anymore?
No, not really. I know he did. He just popped out at Beyonce's on his wife's on tour. Beyonce.
Yeah.
He did just pop out in Paris and perform Niggas in Paris while she was there. But dude, Jay ain't dropped the album at least since 444. What was that? 3 years ago?
That was more. That was like in 16 or 17. That was like 8 years ago.
Damn, for real?
That was in 17. Yeah, I remember it. 18 at the least. I know. I guarantee it was in 17. Might have been 16, but it was in 17.
You're right. It's 17. Damn, bro. I'm thinking it was like 3, 4. Damn. I don't know why I thought it was pre-COVID. That's how life look at life now. Was it pre-COVID or post-COVID? Yeah, it was pre-COVID. Jay ain't dropped nothing since.
But you gotta think that he's a
I think Jay-Z's a legend. If you ask me to rank my greatest rappers of all time, I always put Jay at one.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't just because of lyrical stuff. It's because of all the other stuff that goes along with it. I put Jay at one. But yeah, I think Jay's that dude. But is these other Caucasian people gonna think Jay's that dude?
If he brought, I'm just saying though, he got a lot of options. He could bring Kanye out for a song or two.
Stop me. You know he ain't bringing Kanye out.
Listen, he could bring his wife out for a song or two.
Man, that's gonna be overkill. How many damn songs she gonna do? How many halftime shows she gonna get?
It's Beyonce. Beyonce's. He could bring out Linkin Park when he did that double EP with you know what I mean, for a song. You know what I mean? Like I think a Super Bowl halftime show is about 6 to 10 songs, 10 on the high end. I think Jay can do that. I think it's a hard knot. Like you don't think people will gravitate to that? You know what I mean? Like
you said, 6 to 10. Dirt Off Your Shoulder, the Hard Knot Life joint.
Yeah.
Big Pimpin' ain't. I don't think Big Pimpin' getting off at the Super Bowl. You know what I mean?
It's O. V to the is A.
That's the other thing. Jay-Z's content ain't really Super Bowl friendly neither.
I don't know. I don't see Jay-Z tank it. I don't see I think that might be one of the biggest. If Jay-Z, I think that'll be one of the biggest halftime shows. It might rival Michael Jackson, and I think that'll be pretty dope.
I think now. Come on now.
I'm serious. I'm a Nas guy. It's not a Jay, but I think Jay-Z coming out doing a halftime show, I think that'll go down as maybe top 15, top 7, about 7. I think that'll be up, bro. I don't think it'll have no problem. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like I said, I would enjoy it. I just don't. I think it's gonna be a big pushback. That's my only thing.
On Jay-Z?
Bro,
okay, if it'd be a big why would they put him ahead of charge of the halftimes? You know what I mean?
Because they were trying to save face, because they racial problems.
Yeah, okay, I see that. You okay?
that's why they try to save face. Go ahead, what you think? How you feel about a Jay-Z situation at halftime for the Super Bowl?
I mean, when you make him the CEO of that, or the head of that part, you shooting for that eventually. You know that's coming. I mean, I'm surprised it took this long, but you got to have a couple wins before you can have some losses. So I personally don't think this would be. I think the Kendrick might be better than this one.
Think so?
Yeah.
Oh, but
I'm not. I don't think so. All the songs that would get him, the hyped up, them Kanye tracks. You don't move with Kanye no more. You feel me? You can bring Rihanna out for the what song they got? Run This Town.
Yeah.
But you still got to skip past Kanye part. What other songs he gonna do? I mean, are you gonna do your song with this one, song with that one, have ones and twos, or you just gonna get up there trying to, I'm Jay-Z, I can hold the flow. Dolo.
Empire State of Man with Alicia.
Well, yeah, that, yeah.
I'm trying to come up with the song.
99. If I feel bad for you, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems, but with live drums, are we talking about? Are y'all? You know what I mean?
I'm saying,
but I don't know.
It sounds good in theory.
To Kanye, because I was thinking, niggas in Paris, but they got Kanye. Run This Town, they got Kanye. Swagger Like Us, that's Kanye. Is Kanye in that?
Kanye, Wayne.
Yep. Kanye, Wayne, Jay, and T.I. What do you got? Otis got Kanye. That's what my thing is. I'm trying to draw back to the song. What songs would Jay do? And also, Kendrick's a performer. Kendrick will put on a show. Is Jay gonna put on a show, or is Jay gonna get up there and rap?
I don't see him putting on too much of a big of a show.
Yeah, he get a show. I mean, don't get me wrong. We know who his wife is. We know the shows she put on. But is Jay comfortable putting those shows on? And that's why I question is Jay. I would love to see Jay, but I don't know if the masses would love to see Jay. And I also thought at one point, let's be real, man. We got these country. They ain't had a country performer in a minute. I just assumed next year was gonna be a country singer because I thought the Kendrick was gonna be a country singer.
Didn't they have Bruce Springsteen a couple? That was pre Jay-Z though, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think that was pre-Jay. I don't know. But at the same time, it do boil down to so if it's not Jay, then who else would it be?
You think Drake could do a halftime show?
He turned it down.
I'm saying you think he if they come back with him again, you think he's turning it down?
Who? Do I think Drake can do it? Yes. Do I think he'll turn it down now? I'm going to say no, but at the same time, the way Drake is right now after the whole Kendrick situation, I can't really read Drake at this point.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say he's not gonna turn it down, especially because he got the album that he's working on. I think it's called Iceman or whatever. So I'm gonna say he's not gonna turn it down. But if Jay's doing a halftime show, that means he got an album getting ready to come out too.
Yeah.
Because normally that's the rollout. You set it up for the album.
Okay. So you don't think he'd carry a show? I'm gonna disagree with it on that one. But I don't know. It'd be a good show to have. I can't wait. When do they announce it?
They normally announce it like right before the season. So it's June. So probably next month or so. Next 2 months or something like that. Kendrick did it last year. 2014 was Usher. Rihanna was the year before that. The Weeknd was 2021. Jennifer Lopez and Shakira was in 2020.
Jennifer Lopez don't have one?
Yeah, her and Shakira. I remember that one.
Okay.
I think they had it the COVID year, right before everything got shut down.
Okay.
So, but yeah, like I said, man, I love to see Jay and see what he do, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to think of the last non-hip hop related at all Super Bowl, and unless you can, because Jennifer Lopez is kind of on the board. Of course, Shakira's not. And they
what was Bruce Springsteen? I think that was non-hip hop all the way. That was
Maroon 5, 2019.
Okay.
And then they had Justin Timberlake and Lady Gaga and Coldplay the years before that, and Katy Perry, Bruno. So yeah, they had a run of 9.
So when was Bruce Springsteen? Was he? Am I imagining that?
I'm working on it. I got 2009.
Oh, okay, damn, that was a long time ago.
Yeah. Bruce Springsteen was 2009. All right, but speaking of Super Bowl halftime, the person who did not get the Super Bowl halftime was Lil Wayne. And he was very salty about that, but he released a new album, The Carter 6. I'll get y'all thoughts on The Carter 6 because I have some thoughts. I'm gonna go first. I feel like The Carter 6 was a mix of a mixtape and a couple album songs that he didn't know what to do with. So he put it all together and he called it The Carter 6. I felt like the first 5 songs gave me mixtape, which they was good, but they gave me mixtape vibes. They didn't give me album vibes. But then you go through the rest of the album, it sounded like, okay, he tried to put an album together, but it just didn't.
You get it from me?
It didn't feel put together. That being said, it's also hard judging a Carter 6 when you judge it against the rest of the Carters. And I think that's the unfair thing that Wayne is hitting at, is because them first 3-4 Carters is incredible.
Right.
Fab was good, but it wasn't the first 3. And it definitely it wasn't as good as 4. Now 6 feel like, all right, man, now you just doing stuff. I feel like maybe I feel like his album would have been received better if he didn't call it the Carter. If he had called it something. Because it ain't like Wayne ain't, from my perspective, I want to see what y'all think. I don't think he ain't lose a step. Wayne just proved he can rap.
Uh-huh.
That's what it sounded like he did. This whole album was like, yeah, I still can rap. I'm still in shape, but I'm just showing it to y'all. But without no guidance, without no, this is where I'm going with this album. Just felt like, yeah, I can still rap. What you think, B-Fan?
I agree with that. And like you said, I think the Carter label put unfair expectations on it. Excuse me. Like, I didn't like it at first, but the more I listen to it, the more it's growing on me. Like, he can rap. He still can rap. He still got the medi and excuse me. Still got the metaphors and the punchlines. He can still rap. He still can, I think he just got on some beats and killed the shit. You know what I mean? Like, but I don't think it's just, it don't compare to 1, 2, 3, 4 to a lesser extent. I don't think it compares to them, but it's a solid tape. It's a solid tape.
Yeah, if it was probably a little bit shorter, cut off a couple songs.
Yeah.
That's the other thing about it. That is long.
19 songs, wasn't it?
Bro, that is long. I thought it was 20 something. Whoa, that's crazy.
He released the bonus content.
Maybe that's what I listen to.
Yeah. He released like another 8 songs, some shit like that.
Bro, that was long. I'm listening to this damn thing. I'm like, damn, bro, did I get another album at this beat? Like, what?
Yeah, he got one with 21 songs, one with 20.
Yeah, that's what I get.
One with 19.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's too much.
Where can they get y'all merch at Mixed Vibez? I see you get the Mixed Vibez tee. Did you print that yourself or?
Huh?
The
Mixed Vibez.
Nah, look, this is an oldie here. We had a little factory back in the day we had to shut down, but
okay.
Where can we get the merch at, Q?
Damn, bro, you gonna put me on the spot, right?
I mean, I know for a fact that, shirts is being given out. You feel me?
Yeah, and I ain't gonna lie. Actually, I've been making our own shirts here lately.
Really?
Yeah. I've been making our own shirts. We still got the website. The link's in the bio. Where people we went through to get the cups and all that stuff. But yeah, here lately I've been trying to figure. I got the t-shirt press. I've been trying to cut out the middleman. I'm doing it myself.
There you go.
Selling the shirt. But yeah, Craig, you think about Wayne?
Man. So as a true Wayne head on here, I'm gonna tell you, out of respect for Lil Wayne, I didn't finish it. I got through the first 5, 6 songs, and I found something else to do.
You gotta give it up.
I will eventually, but I let what happened is I started, hearing the chatter, seeing the talk about it, and I was like, look, man, not my GOAT. I need to remember him as he is.
Do you think him putting subpar projects out hurts his legacy?
Nah, because I think his legacy set. He's at the point where he need to be in Vegas or something. Like, you need to be sitting somewhere in the same place every day doing the same thing. You had too much free time on his hands.
So you saying he needs a legacy of like a legacy, like I consider
he need a it's that time of his career now. Do your residency, make music that way. You feel me?
Yeah.
So and so come through. Hey, let's go in the back and lay some tracks down. Do it that way. You don't need to be sitting just in the studio. No, sir. Them days is over with. If you ask me, and that's just as a Wayne head. You feel me? Free Weezy every day. I used to wear that shirt once a week till he got out of prison.
Oh, really? Free Weezy, man.
So but you're gonna go back and finish it, right?
I'm gonna go back and finish it eventually. Like, it's gonna be the first thing I go finish.
So what would you say is the best Wayne project? Your favorite Wayne project?
My favorite, or the best?
Both.
My favorite will probably be I Am Not a Human Being.
Okay.
It's sneaky
Different.
good. It's sneaky good.
Uh-huh.
But the best is either, do I want to say, it's Carter 2 or Carter 3 for me.
I was thinking the same thing. I think Carter 3 is the best album because it gave you a little bit of everything. But I think he rapped the best on Carter 2.
Think so?
Yeah, I think Wayne's best rapping was Carter 2. But I think Carter 3 is the best album because it's like a total package. He gave you every type of song on Carter 3. Carter 3 is probably sneakily a very underrated album as far as a complete album. But like
Underrated? It sold 1 million in a week.
I'm saying, people look at it because it's just like it's Wayne. That was Wayne era, but nah, I think they don't look at it about what's on the project. They just look at it who the project came from.
Yeah.
Not actually breaking down the songs and how he gave you a little bit. He gave you some pop. He gave you some R&B. He rapped on that mug.
That mug is content, is what it is. Wayne gave you content. Right now, Wayne's giving you today's content. That was more like OG Twitter. This is like the new Twitter. Every 5 seconds. He gave you a TikTok album more or less. The new album's TikTok. The old one's Twitter. Carter 2, that's Facebook, MySpace. You feel me? It just changed with the times, but me personally, Wayne will still snap on a feature every now and then. You ain't gonna get a hit every time.
Uh-huh.
But I'd rather he just release an album of features at this point.
But going back and listening to the Carter 1, I heard Gilly more and more in the Carter 1. Like, I heard more.
You ain't the first person I heard say that. Now think about it. I heard that.
I think he wrote for him.
Oh yeah, I think he wrote for him too. I think a lot of people got. But that's the thing. A lot of people had people write for it.
Yeah.
It just. I think the question started to become like how much.
Yeah, I agree with you there.
If somebody out here writing your whole song or your whole album, or somebody wrote a stanza in this one song and a stanza over on this other song, I think that's where it boils down to nowadays. Because we can't expect these dudes to be on tour and do all these press, do all these interviews, and still be having the time to go to the studio faithfully.
Right.
Come up with stuff consistently. And you bounce ideas off of people. But do I think Gilly wrote for Wayne? Yeah, I think Gilly wrote. I think Gilly wrote some shit. Like, hey, Gilly.
So do you think Drake is getting an unfair an unfair kickback for having ghostwriters or whatnot?
We Drake fans over here, but is it unfair? One, I think it's cool to hate Drake.
Yeah.
I think that has a lot to do with it. It's cool to hate Drake. I ain't gonna say it's unfair because of the way Drake presents it.
Uh-huh.
But some of it is unnecessary.
Yeah.
That's what I think. Quick.
Of course, man. I mean, Drake wrote for people, but we ain't talking about that. You feel me? Like,
yeah,
we don't never talk about the other side of the apple.
Right.
I mean, it's music. I mean, somebody wrote something. You feel me? It's
How to Love. You had a lot of crooks try to steal. Who you think wrote that?
I think that was Wayne, man.
Yeah, man.
that was all Wayne, man.
Hold on 1 second, bro.
Let me see. Is it writing credits on How to Love? I don't think it is.
I was going to say, you think, because that sounds like, because what's her name? Karen Stevens. She talked about how Wayne had Drake come and give him ideas and maybe write some stuff for him. Because
I'm pretty sure Aubrey Graham's in there.
Wayne wanted another sound, so he got Drake to hook him up. That's what Karen Stevens said about Wayne. She wanted Drake to hook Wayne. Wayne wanted Drake to hook him up with a different sound, and he liked the way Drake could come cover a bunch of different topics, and Wayne was like, a bunch of his stuff is the same. And that's what she said. She was around Wayne a lot.
Yeah. And who said it?
Karen Stevens. So I have no reason to doubt her.
No.
It's a Detail and Matt Main wrote on that.
Yeah, Detail was around a lot, which I don't know why he never get off because he was old. He was around Young Money at the time.
Who was this?
Dude named Detail.
I don't know what it is. I ain't never heard of that.
He wrote, produced Sexy Can I, I'm So Paid, How to Love, Drunken Love, We Them Boys.
Sexy Can I?
Sexy Can I.
Man, shout out to Ray J and Young Bird.
We saw about Young Bird the other day, Mr. Hitmaker nowadays.
Seen Young Jocko. This is unrelated. I seen Young Jocko at the casino gambling the other day. Mm-hmm. But yeah, shout out to Young Bird. He said his parents. I mean, who's his parents? Swear I seen Young Jocko over gambling, brother.
These fans just slid it. Yeah, bro. I seen Jock the other day over his mouth. And then went back to Young Bird. Hey, bro.
Split it on in there.
Look, I thought we was ready to go on a Jock deep dive. The bro's just like, nah, I just want to say I seen you, bro. We going back to the Bird.
Yeah, I seen him over. He would just get gambling like a regular old nigga.
Was a bunch of people come up to him? Did people didn't notice who he was? Or?
Not that I seen. No, he was just like a normal nigga over.
I feel it. Jock had a run too. I know it is unrelated. That first Jock album, that motherfucker's fire. Hey, you gonna lie. That first Jock album, everything was fire. The second one was cool. After that, it was kind of like, all right, bro.
I'm gonna go out on the limb. Going Down might be the biggest, first single. That had the culture in the chokehold. Meet me in the it's going down. Meet me in. He had a dance. I know he made a killing in Rain Songs. Whoever owned that song,
he did.
That was crazy. That was a crazy time.
I'm trying to think. I can't think of. That's a good question. We're gonna have to come back to that. Because now I'm trying to think of other people who had
that was his first song, wasn't it? That was his first hit, first single.
Yeah.
I think that's I don't know. That was a crazy time. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but
yeah, I honestly can't think of it. Like you said, first song, and then he followed it up with "I Know You See It."
Yeah.
Nah, he ran a whole summer, is what it is.
Bro, he did. He ran a whole summer. Yeah. Damn, man, that was a vibe. I ain't gonna. He might. Jack, you right. Jack might have the best first single ever.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say go out
on run.
Huh?
2-song run. Really, because he stretched that whole first album. I want to say most of that year.
Yeah,
he did. Yeah. Dope Boy Magic. 7 days. Then he came back with Dope Boy Magic.
Bro, people weren't even drinking Patron until bro got on there talking about Patron. Patron owed Jock some money, for real.
I can say that. You know who owes somebody some money?
Who?
Nike. They owe Nelly a 5% take on every first one ever sold.
Yeah, you right.
Bro, that nigga had I remember when I first seen Air Force Ones, bro. They were just different. Even though they was an older student, they brought it back. I was in 6th grade. It was the last day of 6th grade, matter of fact. White boy Lucas, I don't know his last name. He had I'm like, what are those? These are forces. Then about 3 or 4 months later, we ain't have no internet, no Google or nothing. Wasn't no Googling. If you didn't catch an East Bay magazine, maybe you had internet at home, you couldn't look no shit up. So Nelly, about 3 or 4 months later, that just put Air Forces on the map, like.
Nah, you right, because nobody wore Air Forces before Nelly came out with that song.
Nobody.
Every time I wore Air Force Ones, it was over. Everybody had Air Force Ones.
Yeah.
Never heard of them before.
You right, bro. I never Air Forces and I always wanted a pair of gum bottom Air Forces. I wanted because of that song, the white with the gum bottoms. I wanted some gum bottom Air Forces. To this day, if I could find some gum bottom Air Forces, I'll rock them. I ain't wore forces for years. Probably since high school.
Yeah, you right. I ain't had a pair of forces since high school. Somebody down there shaking their head. What's up, Quay? Bro, what's the beef with?
I ain't got no beef. I got a pair of forces in here right now.
All right, bro.
They all black?
Nah, come on, man.
Hey,
I ain't that type of nigga now.
I don't know, man.
You just gotta ask, bro.
I'm saying I get low, but I'm saying I'm cool with it.
Man,
I ain't gonna hurt nobody.
Let's get this out of here. Last thing before we wrap up. Cuz B Fine says he's a Nas guy.
Yeah.
Jim Jones said he's a bigger artist than Nas.
Jim Jones is out of his mind. Then the nigga goes.
I need to get the question off. Bro, just win. Go ahead, dog. Go. Just go.
Then he's attacking Shannon. Shannon's a Hall of Fame athlete. Is still in tip-top shape. I can lift more weight than you. I don't know. Jim Jones is just crashing out, man. I don't. So,
obviously, you disagree that Jim Jones is a bigger artist than us?
Yeah, I strongly disagree. I strongly agree. That's baloney.
Do you think Jim Jones is a good artist? Let me ask that.
I don't think he was the best artist in his camp, so no.
Well, all right, rank him.
Jim Jones?
Rank Dipset.
Dipset?
Yeah.
Jewels. J.R. Ryder at 2. Cameron at 3. And I throw Jim Jones at 4.
All right, we talking about rappers, we talking about artists.
We talking about rappers, just music.
Okay, I was going to say them two different things.
They are?
A rapper who gonna spit the best bars. The artist who gonna put the best song out.
Okay.
That's my son asked me, he said, this just for example, he was like, what's the difference between young T Grizzly and older T Grizzly? I was like, shit, he put better songs out now. But first he just got out here and used to rap. Now he can put out a whole song. I think that's the difference. People grow into their artistry. Now, that's why I said, who you think the better artist is? Maybe I should have asked who had the better career. Maybe let me rephrase it. Who's had the better career? You still putting Jewels at 1?
No, I'm not gonna put Jewels at 1.
Okay.
But as far as making songs, the two of the biggest songs out of Dipset was Certified Gangster with Jim Jones, Ballin' with Jim. Jim Jones got some of the bigger hits, so I guess you can put him in 1 if we're talking like that. But I don't know. Jewels, J.R. Ryder didn't really put good songs out. He was more of a bar, punchline rapper.
Yeah, I was about to say he probably was a better rapper, but I don't know. Jewels is nice. Jewels is nice. I can't put J.R. over Jewels. But J.R. Ryder he will bar you up. But as far as putting songs out, if we're going off, like I said, better career, I think it's Jim Jones. Because I think Ballin' guy is going Jewels don't have nothing to compete with Ballin'. And no shade to Cameron, I think the closest thing he got is Old Boy.
Yeah. That was a class. That was a hit, though.
It was, but was it bigger than Ballin'?
No, it wasn't. Not at all. They had everybody in the gym. Ball, we used to
It became part of urban culture. Not even just urban culture. It just became a part of the world. I got Ballin' over. It just became something that everybody used. So at his camp, I think he might have been the biggest artist, but nah, he ain't. Come on, man. All right, Jim Jones, stop it. You ain't with Nas there, huh? Nas is still Nas. You know what I'm saying? Like,
bro, Nas got his last with the King disease and Magic. As he's killing Jim Jones' career, I'm not talking about his godson. I'm not talking about Illmatic, Stillmatic, when it was written, the Lost Tapes, Street's Disciple. You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
Jim Jones, get the fuck off.
Man, Nas had a second run. Nas is on a second run that most artists don't have on their first run.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, like you said, don't include the old stuff. We talking about just stuff since, what, 2015, 2018?
Yeah. The last 4 years.
Yeah, hell, shit, post-COVID. What I say earlier? Post-COVID, Nas been still killing it. So, nah, man, Jim Jones is what? I don't know. Craig, you rank the Dipset artists. Who had the better career?
Better career?
Yeah.
I mean, we talking about to the present?
Yeah, to the present.
I think, are we counting Cam? I think Cam's a little higher on than, a number 2, a number 3.
Okay. If that's how you feel, I think I'm gonna put him at 2. I think
I'm gonna put Cam at 1, low key. Cam at 1. You gotta go Jim at 2 though, because he had the whole TV show situation going too. You feel me?
Duell was on there too, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think Juelz was on there for a little bit.
But then he did the stint. He got jammed. So I think I put Juelz at 3. I mean, I did fuck with Max B too back in the G.
Damn, I forgot about Cam. My bad. Cam is 1. I forgot. Hey Ma. Yeah, Cam.
I forgot about Hey Ma. Hey Ma.
Touch It or Not. Yeah, nah, Cam, Course and Courage. Yeah, man, Cam might be 1. My fault. Cam is 1, Jim Jones is 2. My bad.
Do you count his podcast, successful podcast in his career?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's his second, or you might, his second run. That's him coming back into the mainstream, into the light.
Yeah.
That was the best thing he ever did not the best, but the smartest move here lately.
Yeah.
But nah, Jim Jones is tripping though. He be on the internet talking real, real crazy here lately, and I don't know if it's really factual, if it's just him trying to, troll, him on his Ray J, his what's buddy's name? Charleston. Oh, speaking of Charleston White, ooh,
that's B Fines dog. That's B Fines dog right there.
I fuck with Charleston White.
That's B Fines dog.
We'll get to him in hot thoughts. Don't worry.
Hey,
you don't fuck with Charleston White?
I don't not fuck with him. I ain't got no problem with him. He never did nothing to me.
Yeah. See, okay. Just when niggas say something like that, they got a problem.
Nah, no problem. Not no real problem anyway.
But do you okay, you got a problem. What's your beef with Charleston White, man?
We'll get to that.
Hey, look, without further ado.
Hey, today's edition of Hot Thoughts brought to you by more of that gelato cakes, you feel me?
Gelato cakes? What's that? What's that?
It's it's gelato in his cakes, man. So just a cross pollination,
Oh, okay.
Just some shit somebody threw together. This ain't, it's just a little regular degular,
Okay, I got you.
But I seen your man Charleston White out here boxing up the Island Boys.
Yeah.
I thought it was a wrestling match at first. I'm waiting on the second one to hop over the rope, but he was piecing Buddy up though. He was moving slow. Look, let me tell y'all something. Island Boys, white boys, young boys, whatever, whoever. What are y'all doing, man?
That shit was funny.
That old man strength real. Cause he hit that mud. That joke.
Yeah, niggas 50 though. Ain't the Island Boys young boys?
Yeah, they young. They might be 21 now, 22.
Yeah, they shouldn't have just lost to the old man. I'm not losing to the old man.
Buddy, Charleston White hit him so hard his dreads straightened out. He looked like a Simpsons character. They straightened out real straight. His eyes got big. Yeah, bro. It was at that point he knew he had fucked up.
Like Psycho Bob.
Hey man, he was trying to get up out of there as quick as he could. But my beef with Charleston White is Charleston White, man. Why you picking on these little white boys, man? You ain't in jail no more. You ain't in jail no more, man. Go fight the booty warrior or something.
You know, I met him.
You met Charleston White or the booty warrior? You okay?
Nah. Yeah, man. Like, serious. Let me story. So, John Woo, right? John Woo, the producer.
Yeah.
He has like a producer corner, like a artist thing, and no lies over in Jeffersonville, and no lie, he just over there walking around. I'm thinking the niggas invited, so I'm over there talking to some guys, and he pulls up. What's going on here? Like what are you doing here? I'm thinking you invited. He said, nah, I just sing music and people and said fuck it. Like he just, got him a little drink, and he was mingling for about a little bit and got out. He lives here.
Sure.
Follow his Facebook page. Yeah, he's here every day. He's in the city every day. I think he lives here. Like, he was down in Louisville, downtown, passing out to the homeless. Like, he lives in Louisville.
Damn, I ain't know that.
Hell, he was in the Kentucky State Penitentiary, so he's somewhere from Kentucky.
You right. Yeah, you right.
So I guess he just moved to the big city. If he's not from Louisville, from jump. So that's not surprising.
Damn, I ain't know bro was from her. Shit.
That's what's up.
I know he just live here now. He just posts a lot of videos. I'm like, damn, that's him. I see his page when I see it again, but yeah, he's in Louisville a lot.
Is he? I don't know because I be seeing him and I be skipping past it ever since I seen him link up with Desi Banks. I was like, yeah, let me get this out of my algorithm.
Whoa. What's your beef with Desi?
I ain't got no beef with Desi. I'm saying the booty warrior making rounds. He got the Desi Banks and they did a video. Yeah. Man. Your little tour, your little press tour needs to end right here with me, anyways. Then he started doing the 1v1 or 1v20s. Yeah, bro, let's cut that, man. Let's cut that. That's just me personally. Something about the booty warrior just don't sit right with me. It's like I understand you was in prison, you had to do what you had to do.
Yeah,
but I mean, you said that shit on camera, man. You had to mean some of that shit you said.
Yeah,
you got it, Fleece. You got it, my dog.
Yeah.
But Charleston White, you fight somebody your own weight class, your own age class. Stop picking on these little boys. Fight the booty warrior, and I really take you seriously after that.
Why you gotta fight the booty warrior, bro? Like, right? The white dude, he was getting the check. He was getting the check from the island dudes.
I don't think he's the promoter. I don't think he set it up, did he? Did he set it up?
Nah, it was Aiden Ross. Is that his name?
Oh, okay, yeah.
It was his celebrity boxing match stuff. Yeah. The island dudes, they the one who need the check. Cause I don't know what they do.
They they was musicians and then they started doing OnlyFans.
What? Really?
Like I said, they the ones needed the check. Like I said, they the ones needed the check. Charleston didn't need no damn check. He on tour now.
It's cool, man. Fight somebody your own weight class, my boy.
He's coming the 7th.
Yeah.
He coming here?
Yep.
Yeah, Charleston White.
I'm mad I'm gonna miss Chico Bean this weekend.
I love the comedy show. The small comedy area, I love it. Like, that's the best type of shows.
I be in there. I ain't gonna lie. I be in a comedy club all the time.
Really?
Yeah, I be going all the time. I be missing them comedy shows, bro. Not as long as I ain't got nothing to do. Like hell, I know so much to get free tickets.
Real talk. Tickets ain't nothing. They cheap tickets. I fuck with the comedy club.
Yeah, I fuck with the comedy club. Like bro said, I'm gonna try to get the Chico Bean this weekend. I don't know if it's gonna happen. Cause that's who I want to see for real.
Chico Bean?
Yeah, I want to see Chico. And Lil Duval coming.
I fuck with Duval. I might have to go see my nigga, man.
Duval coming?
Duval coming mid-July.
Yeah.
Like mid-July. So,
Yep.
I'm definitely in there on the little Duval stuff. So,
But hey, this has been another episode of the Mixed Vibez Podcast, your favorite amateur podcast. You can find us wherever you get your podcasts, like Apple, Spotify, Pandora. They fuck with us over there. You hit the Instagram, the Facebook, the Twitter for questions, comments, concerns only. Oh, did I say the TikTok?
TikTok, there we go.
But I'm your boy Young Quaggy T, the Dream, and I'll holler at y'all.
Man, many times, man. I see you holding the shirt up, man. Tell them everything. Promote your stuff real quick before we get out of here.
Bigandlazy.com. Buy merch. Subscribe. All our links is on there. Bigandlazy.com. Love y'all. Big and Lazy Pod is the Instagram. Thank y'all for having me.
Yeah, anytime. You said you was looking for me, so here we are. You gonna come back? You gonna come back soon, right?
Nigga, how you gonna have me on soon?
All right, bro. Nah, we ain't gonna do it, bro. We ain't that good. Hey, bro, all you gotta do is hit my phone. But you got my number again. I say.
I got you, buddy.
Just holler at me. But y'all already know the best. It's your boy, Mr. Bell, aka say your name up on this pod. Might not put you to mind. We're gonna catch y'all on the next one.
All right, peace.